Under the bright sun, a family gathers outside their home, joy radiating from their faces. Dad, with an excited grin, announces, "Let's go to the zoo." Seela, Aylin, and Omar respond with matching enthusiasm, their anticipation building. Baby Hala, cradled in mom's arms, gazes around with innocent curiosity. The family turns towards their car, ready for a day of adventure. The car pulls away, filled with laughter and the promise of a memorable day at the zoo. Inside the packed family car, the journey to the zoo begins. Aylin strains her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the first animal. Omar, equally eager, presses his face against the glass. The world outside becomes a blur of green and sky, teasing the promise of exotic creatures. Each turn of the road heightens the children's excitement. The anticipation builds with every mile, fueled by the vibrant whispers of the wild. The zoo entrance bursts with life, colorful banners dancing in the wind. The air vibrates with the exotic calls of unseen creatures, promising adventure beyond the gates. Amidst the excitement, Seela halts, her finger tracing a route on the zoo map. She pauses, intently charting a course through the wild expanse. The family gathers close, ready to explore the wonders within. Anticipation hangs thick as they prepare to dive into a day of discovery. The family strolls down a sun-drenched path, a vibrant tapestry of green foliage and exotic animal enclosures surrounding them. The mother's voice rings out, filled with wonder. So many colors. The children gaze in awe at the exotic animals. Sunlight filters through the leaves, painting the path in dappled light. At the snake enclosure, a mesmerizing dance of scales unfolds. A massive green serpent glides through its domain, a silent hunter in a glass cage. Aylin's breath hitches, her eyes wide with wonder as the snake continues its silent journey. Fascinated, Aylin watches the snake. The snake silently moves. The family ventures into the aviary, a vibrant world of colorful birds. A bright yellow bird serenades them from a nearby branch. Omar listens intently, captivated by the bird's melody. Omar attempts to mimic the cheerful tune, trying to replicate the bird's song. They arrive at the giraffe enclosure, anticipation building with each step. A tall brown giraffe gracefully munches leaves from a high branch, its elegant movements captivating. Little Hala, eyes wide with wonder, reaches out, her small hand yearning to touch the gentle giant. The giraffe continues to eat leaves, seemingly unconcerned by Hala's gesture. Under the blazing sun, Dad raises a hand, a silent command cutting through the zoo's vibrant chaos. "Stay close, everyone, and don't get too near the animals." Dad's warning echoes, a stark reminder of the wildness lurking behind the enclosures. The children's eager anticipation hangs in the air. The zoo path stretches ahead, teeming with life, as distant roars punctuate the air. Exotic birds call out, their cries weaving through the dense foliage. Aylin approaches the lion enclosure, her anticipation building with each step. The enclosure reveals a magnificent lion, basking lazily in the warm sunlight. Sunlight catches the lion's fur, turning it into a river of liquid gold. The lion remains still, hardly moving. Aylin watches, captivated by the lion's majestic presence. The enclosure stands still. At the lion enclosure, Aylin's curiosity pulls her forward. She inches closer, drawn by an irresistible urge to connect with the majestic beast. Aylin steps forward, her eyes fixed on the distant lions. She edges closer to the fence, her anticipation building with each step. Aylin reaches the fence. Aylin approaches the lion enclosure, each step a dance with danger. She moves closer, the barrier between her and the wild beasts growing thinner. She halts, her form casting a shadow that stretches into the lion's domain. Her proximity intensifies the air, charged with unspoken tension. Seela spots Aylin heading straight toward the lion enclosure. Aylin walks with determination toward the enclosure, oblivious to the danger. Seela's voice rises in panic. "Aylin, no!" The lion enclosure looms closer, the king of beasts stirring within. Aylin approaches, and the lion looks up, intrigued by her presence. Seela's scream echoes, lost in the vastness, as Aylin nears the dangerous enclosure. The lion enclosure looms, a boundary between safety and wild. Dangerously close, Aylin leans towards the enclosure fence. With swift urgency, Omar moves to protect Aylin. He gently pulls Aylin back, averting potential risk. Omar's voice rises with urgency. "Dad said to stay away." Aylin's attention shifts from the lions to Omar. The lion enclosure looms, a stage set for both danger and salvation. Mom and Dad race towards the enclosure, their faces reflecting a mix of terror and hope. Relief washes over their expressions as they arrive, breathless and overwhelmed. "Good job, Seela and Omar," Mom exclaims, her voice trembling with emotion. At the lion enclosure, Dad kneels, his expression softening as he meets Aylin's gaze. The zoo's cacophony fades as Dad centers on Aylin. Dad speaks, his voice a gentle directive. "We must always listen and stay safe." Aylin listens intently, her young eyes reflecting her father's wisdom. Dad's words hang in the air, a promise of protection and guidance. Aylin stands at the lion enclosure, her eyes filled with gratitude as she looks at her brother and sister. Her heart swells with unspoken appreciation as she gazes upon her siblings. Aylin's lips part, and she whispers, barely audible, "Thank you." Her whispered gratitude hangs in the air, a delicate acknowledgement of their bond. The weight of her gratitude settles over her, a silent promise of unwavering loyalty. The zoo path echoes with the calls of exotic creatures. Playful monkeys swing freely from branch to branch. Majestic elephants lumber slowly across the open space of their enclosure. The family pauses, their faces alight with joy as they watch the animals. Monkeys swing freely, their playful chatter echoing through the enclosure. Children burst into laughter, their faces lit up by the monkeys' lively antics. A small monkey leaps onto a branch, startling a nearby bird into flight. The monkeys groom each other, their gentle gestures a display of kinship. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the playful scene below. Under the sun's intense glare, a majestic elephant seeks respite, playfully showering itself with a refreshing spray. The water glistens like 1,000 diamonds, cascading over its rough hide, a momentary symphony of light and shadow. Nearby, a family stands transfixed, their faces mirroring a blend of awe and delight at nature's grand spectacle. The children giggle, their eyes sparkling with uncontainable joy, as they witness the gentle giant's playful antics. In this shared moment of wonder, the boundaries between human and animal blur, replaced by a mutual appreciation for life's simple pleasures. The family strolls along the zoo path, their closeness a shield against the unknown. Each step echoes the unspoken rules of safety, their vigilance a silent promise. United, they navigate the path, their shared pace a rhythm of caution and care. The child looks up at the towering enclosures, curiosity warring with the taut safety measures. The path stretches forward, a symbolic journey of family and the boundaries that bind them. Their unified steps resonate, a testament to the unseen rules that keep them safe and secure. The ice cream stand bursts with color under the sun, a beacon of joy on a perfect day. Children gather, their eyes wide with anticipation as they choose their favorite flavors. Each child makes a choice, the air filled with the sweet promise of frozen delight. The vendor, with a smile as warm as the sun, scoops generous portions into eager hands. Cones overflow with color, a sweet symphony of flavors ready to be savored. Skipping away, the children revel in the simple pleasure of ice cream under the golden sunshine. Amidst the vibrant chaos of the zoo gift shop, a family navigates through throngs of chattering tourists. Aylin's eyes light up as she spots a small lion plushie, its soft fur calling to her from the shelf. With gentle hands, Aylin carefully lifts the lion plushie from the display, embracing its soft form. Clutching her new companion, Aylin finds solace in its presence. Aylin's voice is soft with newfound resolve. "This will remind me to stay safe." The family emerges from the zoo gates. A collective sigh of contentment and weariness hangs in the air. Their eyes linger for a moment, reflecting on the hidden wonders they are leaving behind. A final, heartfelt wave bids farewell to the unseen creatures. The father's face softens with fond memories, a peaceful smile gracing his lips. As the family turns to leave, the zoo gate stands silent, guarding the mysteries within. Bathed in the golden afternoon sun, the family car speeds down the highway, carrying echoes of laughter and the sweet scent of popcorn. Amidst the journey's gentle sway, a tiny passenger, baby Hala, slumbers in her car seat, her breath soft and peaceful. The car's interior is filled with the lingering scent of popcorn. The warm sun casts long shadows as the car continues its journey, carrying dreams and memories. Baby Hala's peaceful slumber fills the car with a sense of serene joy. The family home glows warmly, a beacon of tranquility as night descends. Soft pajamas and sleepy smiles set a tender scene, preparing for peaceful dreams. Dad's voice fills the room with warmth. What a fun day at the zoo. The children's eyes sparkle with the memories of playful monkeys and majestic lions. A gentle hug seals the day, promising safety and love through the night. The lamps dim, casting long shadows as the house settles into quiet anticipation of sleep.